is the 49ers let's say inability to force turnovers consistently going to cost them in this game?
It certainly sets up that way in that's how the Texans effectively beat the Chargers last week. I mean, when you look at those two caliber of teams, the Los Angeles Chargers should have whooped up on Houston, right? I mean, talent level, comparing the quarterbacks, comparing the defenses. Yeah, they both struggle with the run, but they're in wildly different conferences where LA has been in contention with some of the best teams in the AFC. And yet, because of 3 turnovers leading to 17 points, including a pick 6, that was the difference. And the 49ers have proven themselves to be incapable of overcoming a turnover differential in a game. They seem to be incapable of overcoming a 10-yard loss on a holding penalty in the middle of a drive, let alone falling behind multiple scores because they give the advantage to the other team with the turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, if the Niners could force some turnovers, it would really put away the Texans early. And I do think this is going to be a really close game. But, dude, I couldn't name 5 players on the Texans before I looked it up this morning. We were talking about it in the press room today, and I was like, Brandon Cooks, Rex Burkhead, Davis Mills, Tyrod Taylor, who's hurt. I mean, if you look at their starting lineup, there are at least 10 players I've never heard of. So really, I don't want to hear any excuses like backup quarterback, backup corners, not getting the turnovers. Freaking find a way to beat Houston, please, at home.
Yeah,
you can do it. I believe in you because you're good enough, you're strong enough, and doggone it, people like you.
I find it interesting that the 49ers so far this season have had multiple opportunities, the most recent being last week against the Titans, where it's set up as just strength against weakness. And somehow, some way, the 49ers find an inability to capitalize on that. And it's maddening because you know that they have the talent, you know that they have the quality to overcome and just can't. And I do worry that sets up to be the case again with the Texans here. And if they are unable to generate pressure on the rookie and force him into making some mistakes, which he's definitely capable of doing, the 49ers seem to be in a precarious spot.
Could you imagine if the Niners lose these next 2 games and miss the playoffs? Could you imagine the conversation we're going to have? Oh my goodness, Kyle, as your attorney, my professional advice is not to lose these next 2 games. I strongly advise you not to lose these next 2 games. That's my advice. Take it, grain of salt. Please, as your attorney, strongly advise you. I don't know. Turnovers. Get the turnovers.
Well worth the $500 an hour he pays you for that legal advice.